Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Keeper here. We're going to be ranking the alt arts from Secret Shadows. So I got the list all set up, ready to go. And we're going to start with Plague Doctor by Oliver Hamlin. Artwork's pretty nice, but Plague Doctor, kind of new cryptid. What else we got? Crescent Broom. Oh boy. Yeah. We're all going to be putting that in the D tier, I'm sure. I mean, artwork's fine, but it's just a broom. So kind of a waste of an alt art. All right. Now, Ultimate Sacrifice. All right, so Ultimate Sacrifice by Umishu Lovers. The artwork's okay, and without the texturing, it's kind of hard to really fully judge. But it's a strategy card, so I'm just going to put that in D tier. Next, Symphony of Shadows, another strategy card. It looks like we got Mothman, Bunnyman. I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me, so I'm going to put it in C tier. And then the Underground, we got a Terra card with an alt art. Some people like Terras. They're not my cup of tea, so it's not going to make me run out to want to buy the set, but yeah, so unfortunately it's going to have to go in D tier for me. This is just my personal opinion. All right, we've got Minotaur by Fran Labato. Yeah, artwork looks really cool. It'll be even better with the texturing on it. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier. Seems fair. Yeah, it's a little hard to fully judge these cards without the texturing and the Halloween pattern and all that. All right, and now Unicorn. Love the Unicorn card. I think Lily McKay absolutely crushed this one. Absolutely beautiful. So no problem putting that in the A tier. And then Behemoth. Different artwork on this one by John Gagne. Yeah, not bad. We'll put B tier. And then up next, we've got Surtur. Now, we've seen a few Surtur cards already in the base set, and I believe in Torrential Tides as well. This one might even be my favorite of them. But, decent cryptid. It's totally from Lord of the Rings. Oh, what's the creature? Belrock. So, any Lord of the Rings fans will immediately think Belrock, or at least for me, that's what I go to when I see Surtur. All right, now Kitsune. Yeah, decent looking card. Not gonna make me run out to want to grab a box though, but I'd be happy if I pulled it. I'll have to put that in B tier as well. And then next, Headless Horseman by Kate Becker. Yeah, so Kate has been doing some pretty awesome artwork for these cryptids, so that's definitely going to be going in A tier. There's another Headless Horseman that we'll be getting to. I think I like the other one better. This one, next one, Shadow People. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that Alleyway Mothman from the base set. Alt art. Yeah, no, it's cool. Give it B tier. It's Shadow People, so it's not gonna hit as hard as the Mothman version. Next we've got Metal Man. Yeah, Metal Man. That's a pretty sweet Metal Man of Alabama card. You got Mission Impossible, like Ocean's 11 stuff going on there with the lasers breaking into some bank. I'll put that in A tier. I would love to pull that one. All right, what do we got next? Okay. All right, we've got the Black Demon. Yeah, I mean, artwork's okay by Kate, but the cryptid itself does nothing for me. So, I wouldn't be thrilled to pull that over a lot of the other ones. So it's going in C tier. And then we've got Yig. Man, Kelsey nailed this one. Her work looks so cool. And I can't imagine seeing that in person, what that will look like with the texturing. So it's going A tier for sure. All right. And then Abaya. Doesn't really do much for me with the swirling. I think we've seen some other cards like that already. Might have been something like that in Torrential Tides. Kind of think of it. C tier. And then Phylong. Looks like straight out of a Neverending Story, Falcor. Yeah. I think that looks pretty cool. Go B tier. All right, Stikini Owl. Yeah, Stikini looks really sweet. Like Gammon Studio. A tier, yeah, no question. Not so much crazy about the actual cryptid itself, but that's going to be the best Stikini Owl we'll ever see, I'm sure. Final Curse. I know Menace is saying it looks like, or it gives them Pot of Greed vibes from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than the whole Pot of Greed clip. It's hilarious. But I don't know. There's no handle. Artwork's kind of cool, but it's a strategy card. Yeah, C tier. Hey, Black Cat. Now, not crazy about Black Cat the Cryptid, but this is a really sick card. So I would be pretty pumped to pull this Black Cat. So let's go A tier. All right, and now the big one. If there's going to be any card in this set that will make me want to run out and grab a box, it's this one. Rat King. We get an alt art Rat King. That is way better than the OG Rat King from OG MetaZoo. In my opinion, I'm sure there's people that might disagree, but I think that was such an awesome looking card. And yeah, if I pull it or not, I got to get one of those off the secondary market. Then we got Ravenmocker. So this was Poncho's. Artwork's really cool, but Ravenmocker, the cryptid, I think the cryptid itself is not as cool. So I hate putting this in B tier. So I think I'm going to bump it up to A tier just because the artwork is really cool. Yeah, so here's the other Headless Horseman by Gammon Studio. I like this so much. Yeah, we're going to go S tier for this one. All right, and then Mothman. So this was by Jet. Not my favorite Mothman of all time, but it's Mothman, and pulling this, I mean, yeah. Who wouldn't be happy pulling this out of a box of Secret Shadows? So S tier, like instant S tier. Even if it's a mid artwork, which I don't think this is mid or anything, the Mothman itself is just going to boost it automatically. All right, and then Boogeyman. I think it's a pretty sweet looking portrayal of Boogeyman, and I would be pretty pumped to pull this. So let's go A tier. Then Bakunawa by Kate Becker. Yeah, I'm thinking this might even look better in person. Cryptid itself, B tier, yeah. All right. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I can't put that in C tier. I think the artwork's too good on that. All right, and then we've got Emmett. I don't know. Tyler did this one. Is this a new cryptid? I don't know if we've seen Emmett before. An Egyptian cryptid. The cryptid itself really doesn't do anything for me in the card and the coloring. No. Fortunately, we're going to have to put that one in D tier. So, there you go. That's that's my rankings of the alt arts. I hope you guys enjoyed that and aren't too critical if you're watching this. And if you want to rank the alt arts yourselves, I will put a link in the chat and maybe the description so you guys can test out this on your own and do your own rankings. So overall, I would say the cards look really good, but I'm left with a feeling like there was a missed opportunity here. There's a number of cryptids that could have been included in the set for the alt arts, like to get a Walking Sam, Fresno Nightcrawlers, Wendigo, Grim Reaper, Bunny Man, Old Scratch, even Mana Nangal, Bloody Mary. That would have just boosted the set so much. So it's kind of mid overall in my opinion, but I mean the artworks do look great, and I will be picking up a couple boxes, and can't wait to rip into them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Peace.